Chi for energetic healers, and for anybody else that wants to improve their health. So why do I call it Tai Chi for energetic healers? One, it's real important for a healer to be relaxed. Nobody wants an uptight healer. Secondly, it's important for a healer to extend energy, or as we call it, Chi. So when you extend Chi, you're doing whatever healing technique you're doing, it brings amazing energy. And the third issue is, the healer himself should be healed. And Tai Chi is amazing for improving one's health. So first, I would like to give thanks to John Fay, who is Grandmaster of something called the New Forest Tai Chi form. The New Forest Tai Chi form was invented so that people don't have to go through all the intricate motions of a normal Tai Chi form, but it has all the energetics. And instead of using these complicated motions, like this might be a crane, we use the number 2 to represent the same issue. So you don't have to concentrate on learning all kinds of weird motions. So now we're just going to start the whole exercise. And the way we start is, I pick up my right hand and I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah. And now we're starting the warm up. And I just sort of easy take a couple of steps to tell my body we're getting ready to exercise. I'm going to do each exercise twice, but when you do it, you should do it 6 times. So first is just turning your wrist one way and turning my wrist the other way. And then I do like the old seaplanes. I go twice and twice. And now I do some big shoulder stretches. 1, 2, and I change directions. Don't forget, you're doing all of these 6 times. I face one direction and I just pitch underhand. 1, 2, and I go to the other side. 1, 2. Now hold on to my elbows, and all that tension that's in my neck is going to evaporate by turning my neck in one direction. I stop, and then I turn my neck in the other direction. I put my hands on my hips, and I just do 2 kind of like hula type exercises to loosen up my hips. And I go in the other direction. And one of the rules we have in Tai Chi is we always have a light smile on our faces. Tai Chi is fun. And with my hands on my hips, I just shake my ankles. And I'll do it one more time. And it's a wonderful idea to have music in the background, and that tends to sort of accentuate all those wonderful properties of Tai Chi. And now I just kind of go slowly, pointing to my rear foot, pick up my hand, and I do it again. And this exercise, the first one you should do is go real soft, don't go too low, because the lower back tends to be stiff. I step, this is called a Wuchi posture. My feet are just about shoulder width, and now I step a little wider and I sink. And now I take my left foot, turn it out a bit, and I face to my right. Face forward. And I face to my left. I come back to center. This is amazing for strengthening the lower back and to get rid of what's the most common complaint for most chiropractors, which is lower back pain. And now we have a little Qigong exercise. It's called the Big Three. First, I twist from side to side. I come back down. Then I lightly tap my heels on the ground. As you know, the acupuncture points, half of them start out at the heels, and this wakes them up. And now, I shake my hand, my elbow, my shoulder, my hips, my knees, and into the ground. So I breathe in, and as I breathe out, I do it just in one section. And now I do this kind of exercise that kind of takes the smile from my face and moves it down to the ground. And now I'm going to put my left hand over my right, and if you're a female, you can put your right over your left. And I'm just going to visualize a balloon 3.5 inches below my navel in the center of my body, just about the size of a grapefruit. And as I breathe in, this balloon expands, and as I breathe out, this balloon contracts. This is the first part of the Tai Chi exercise, which is called the warm-up. And now we're going to do a couple of isolation exercises, so that has the individual parts of what the Nufar's Tai Chi form is. So first part of the form is ridiculously easy. Tai Chi is built upon walking, just plain old natural walking. And I'm exaggerating a little bit. Notice that when my foot comes down, my opposite hand is up. And this is called natural walking. And I recommend that you take, maybe 30 or 40 steps, nice and slow. And now I'm going to turn around and go back to the original spot. And if you notice my shirt has these wonderful circles on it. This is called a Tai Chi diagram, and we're going to imitate the diagram. So I'd like you to take, let's say, your right hand, and we're just going to go breathing in as I come up the circle, and breathing out as I go down in the circle. And breathing in as I go up the circle, and breathing out as I go down the circle. And now I'm going to switch feet. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Breathing in as I go up the circle, out as I go down. Breathing in as I go up the circle, and out is down. Now, we have something really strange. One of the magical properties about our number system is our number system has all these different great motions, like up and down and sideways and around, that give the body a chance to express itself in a lot of different directions. And each of these has a keyword, so I'm going to do each one twice, well actually on each side. So first I'm going to step forward, and this is number one. Draw number one and see the number one. And I'm going to do it again, number one, and see the number one. And now I'm going to change feet, and I'm going to do the same thing. Number one is fun. Could you repeat that, please? There you go. And I'm doing one here that is called single. And now I'm going to do a number two. And number two is shoe. My shoes are glued to the ground. No wobbling here. I change feet. I do the same thing on the other side. Number two is shoe. And as best I can, I visualize number 2 in the air, and this helps with extending chi or energy throughout the whole environment. And now I'm going to take the other hand when I draw my number 3, and I'm going to support it at this particular distance. And this is called double. So I'm using 2 hands. Number 3 is tree. From an ancient Tai Chi practitioner's point of view, gravity really means that there's a tree growing out the bottom of your foot and going deep into the ground. Those roots go deep into the ground. Now switch sides. And if you happen to be dyslexic, it doesn't matter whether you draw the 3 or the mirror image of the 3. And now I'm going to draw a number 4. And the 4 we're going to use is the one that's all connected, not the one where you have to pick up your hand. So I'm going to draw a number 4. And in the form, the 4 is always done upside down. So I go, and 4 has the key word core. Do you remember where that balloon was 3.5 inches below your navel? That balloon was in a place called the Tan Tien, which is the center of your body, which contains all the knowledge of the universe that's locked up in it. What Tai Chi does is it releases that energy. And now we're going to do a number 5. But let's do a number 5 for mirror image. And notice I'm just doing a double, but you could do it single. And we're going to switch feet, and I do number 5 on the other side. And let's say you forget to do number 5 mirror image, no big thing. Tai Chi people have an unusual quality. It's always as if they're moving in the thick air, as if they were doing it underwater. So number 6 is thick. Could you repeat that? I heard that, that's very good. And now I'm going to do it with 2 hands, and it's called even. 6. I'm making 2 6s right through the thick air, and I'm using my imagination a little bit to sort of imagine how thick the air is. And I switch feet again. And now I'm going to step forward with the right foot. And when we do Tai Chi, you know, I very often see a lot of people that get older that are all hunched over. But Tai Chi people have an amazing posture because we visualize a cord that goes from the top of our heads to the heaven. So 7 is heaven. When they train Olympic athletes, they found out that what they imagined beforehand has a fantastic effect about their performance. And so this, 2,000-year-old art is one where we've always used our imagination since ancient times to improve our Tai Chi. Number 8 is gate, and I'm doing it singly. And there's little gates all over your body that breathe in the energy of the universe. So I just make a wonderful number 8. And I'll switch feet. What's number 8? I heard that. 8 is gate. And we're alive and we have charisma, number 9 is called shine. Our bodies radiate energy throughout the universe, just as the sun and the stars do themselves. Number 9 is shine. And I'm just doing it singly. Now to switch feet again. Number 9 is shine. And number 10 is spin. And I have a problem because I can't do it on one shot, so I'm going to take a 1 and a 0. What's number 10? Spin, I heard that. And maybe just to keep it balanced, we'll do it on the other side. And what we mean by spin, I'm making a 0 and a 1, is that when you do Tai Chi, you spin all these different numbers and what they mean. So we've had a great warm up, and we've also we've walked back and forth. We've drawn circles, and we've drawn numbers, and now we're going to put it together for the new forest way Tai Chi form. By the way, Tai Chi came from the Shaolin Temple in China, Shaolin's forest, and my instructor updated it, hence New Forest or New Shaolin Tai Chi. All Tai Chi forms start with a motion where we just bring our hands up, shoulder height, and let them float down, the palms facing forward. Now I take a step forward. I draw a number 1, seeing the number 1. And I draw a circle, remember, breathing in on the way up and breathing out on the way down. Now I take another step and I draw the number 2. And I draw a circle. Now I take the third step forward, and I draw the number 3. And I draw a circle. And now I step up, and now I step a little wider, and with 2 hands, I'm going to draw an upside down on the floor. My hands come down, and I draw a circle with the 2 hands. I put my feet back to shoulder width, and now I'm going to step back with my right foot, which is number 5. And I like to do 5 backwards. So here we go. Top of the 5. And you guessed it, I draw a circle. Step back again, and I draw number 6. But now, I just feel like drawing it double. So 1 hand helps. And beautiful circle. I step back again with my right foot, and I draw a 7. And a circle. And 8 is weird because in 8 we also step into this wider stance. And I'm just drawing 8 with 2 hands. My hands float down. Okay, you're getting really smart now. I don't even have to tell you what it is I'm going to do. Now, I'll step forward and draw number 9, shining out into the universe. And now I step wider, and I'm going to draw number 10. I have no choice on this one. I have to do it with 2 hands. And now I enclose it with a giant circle. This is the close. And when we close a Tai Chi form, we like to stand there, and I could feel this energy coursing through my body, through my face, down my legs, out my arms. It's like as if somebody gave me a shot of energy. And that's the whole purpose of Tai Chi. The thing that we usually do is we have a good close. So I would usually do a Tai Chi form. I would like do it at least like 3 times so I can increase the energetics. And now comes the good close. So for the close, we just do 2 of each of the ones that we did when we opened up the form. So first this one. And then let the heels touch the ground. And now trembling horse it's called, because it's just like a horse trembles. And we just do it really lightly because we're closing. And we do that exercise where the hands come up to the heavens, and we take this imaginary smile and move it down our body, and I do it twice. And I step a little wider. I grab onto a big imaginary tree. I look at the space between the tree and I close my eyes. And I just kind of visualize what I did. I came, I had a good start. I had a warm-up. I did some natural walking. Drew some circles. Drew the numbers, and I'm going to review them for you. 1, fun. 2, shoe. 3, tree. 4, core. 5, alive. 6, thick. 7, heaven. 8, gate. 9, shine. And 10, spin. Then I put my feet together and a short bow to myself, a round of applause. And welcome to New Forest Tai Chi, and I hope you enjoyed it.